Yeah, this is going to be a video. I interview two furries about the life and the bright side of being a furry. Please like and subscribe. Don't be rude to anyone in the video, and I guess enjoy. It's going to be a yap sesh, but I hope to do better, funnier videos, and hopefully a dark side of the furry community. You know, I'm just going to keep on interviewing people and see how it goes. So, we're just gonna start by your name. So, we're here with, how do you say that? Fish eat eggs or fish eggs?
I mean, it's just row. It's like a play on
What is that? Like roe? Do you want me? What do you want me to
row.
call you?
Yeah, row is like fish egg.
Do you want me to call you roe?
Yeah, just row.
Okay. So, how long have you been a furry?
Probably since I was like 12 or 13.
How many? What's the timeline? How many years might that be?
I mean, that's good. Probably like 13, give or take.
13 years. It's a nice time. What was the whole reason of you wanting to become a furry?
I don't think it's something that like just. I don't think it's a choice, kind of.
Well,
Something that
was there like
happens.
inspiration? You know, some people I've heard, they like weren't a furry, then they hung around some furries, and low-key were like relaxing with them, felt safe around them, and then were like, I might want to join in on this. So, like, do you have like an inspiration?
Is this like in context of vrchat? Because
no, just real life. Like someone might have been hanging around like a friend that was a furry. Just like what made you get into it? Is there like a inspiration?
Yeah, I would say somewhere around 2011, 2012 is when it started, because that was the era when My Little Pony started blowing up on the internet. That was something that was really big when cool, and I think that's like the catalyst for it. For me at least, I know a lot of people have like similar kind of catalyst when it comes to animation, movie, whatever, but I think that's kind of what me.
So I've heard My Little Pony has its own like little fandom there. Would you say you're a part of that, or is it just an inspiration for you just becoming a furry?
I was a big part of it. Yeah, I was really into that when I was younger, but I kind of just grew out of that because
what is it called again? Isn't like a brony or something?
Called,
or
I mean, yeah, people call them bronies. I don't know anyone that would ironically call themselves. Kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Looking back on it now, I guess.
Yeah, I understand. So, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So you understand sometimes the furries get hate for being like cringe. Some may say weird, or some may say in public stinky. What do you say around that hate?
In specifics to like what? Like from who?
Like if
generalized?
Like, do you think like the hate is deserved, or do you think it's just like overhated?
I don't think it's overhated. I mean, with any kind of group ever, there's going to be people that are the smallest minority of the group, but always the loudest.
Yeah.
That can apply to just about anybody. And yeah, I mean, the hate kind of is deserved. Like, there's lots of examples of people going to these, like, convention stuff where, they have a reputation for doing stuff that is not good. And that's what people latch onto. There's also a lot of problems within the furry community itself, that there's a lot of degenerate behavior, and a lot of, like, the bigger furries that have, like, a voice, they don't call it out. They don't say, hey, this is not should be. They just defend it, and so it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess there goes any kind of chance of reputation have. But yeah, that's pretty common, fortunately.
Well, some say that how do I say this? That I'm just gonna say it like this, like there's one bad apple in the bunch, and it just like that reflects on everyone else. So like they think that everyone's like that, you know.
Yeah, I would say there's definitely a lot more than one bad apple when it comes to
Well,
furries.
I'm just saying, like, if
Fortunately,
there's like a group of furries, like I say, like sitting somewhere, like, and like one of them is bad, then you like that will like reflect on everyone else, and then that will start them getting hate.
yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's also just from an outside perspective alone, like people are going to look at furries.
Yeah,
They don't understand it because they aren't in that kind of mindset which
yeah.
furries have. So, like like I said, they don't understand, so they don't. I'm not gonna say they fear it, but they're gonna treat people differently.
They just find it
Part of
as
that.
weird.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I understand. So, take us in like a day of the life. You know, I understand you probably have like a job or something. You know, you don't have to go
Of
into
course.
detail about what you do. But what do you think that like definitely a lot of the hate would be cuz most of the furries either they have like the disabilities or something, but they're unemployed and all they do is sit on the game, you know? And then they become very, some would say weird, cringe, you know? You understand that would generate some
I
hate.
mean, yeah, especially when it comes to this game, like we've all seen videos on YouTube, people going in and like
Yeah,
poking fun at these furry communities, especially like furry hangout and stuff, and just react negatively. It's, it's I mean, I'll say what it is. It's rage baiting, um,
yeah,
but it's also kind of funny. Not gonna lie, because these are people that spend their whole lives on this game. Basically, they have nothing else to do. Like you said, they're unemployed, don't do anything else, disabled or something. Like I get it, like that sucks, but I don't know. I wouldn't say I identify as part of that crowd because that's a level of online degeneracy I just or like really get with.
yeah.
Definitely norm or on the side of norm, say.
Um, I have another thing that I want to get your thoughts on before we end this. Um,
Sure.
what do you think about the furries that have like the phantom sense or the phantom touch? You know, that yeah, that one's a real like a hoot. Um, like that would definitely generate some weird, where'd my microphone go? Definitely some weird things, you know, because
Yeah,
you
for
would
sure.
just walk in and you accidentally, let's say, bump into them, and then they'd start going crazy or anything. You know, that would definitely generate some hate.
I mean, sure. It's just when it comes to that kind of stuff, for the longest time I thought those people were trolling. 'Cause I didn't really believe it. Until I did experience it myself, and I just kind of, I mean, I don't have the scientific background to like say anything, whatever it is, but
Yeah,
I do think it's just because these people already have existing experiences, so they
yeah,
just this overexposure of them spending time in this game, their mind either tricks them into thinking that they have phantom sense or other things. I mean, people talk about phantom pain, like you can get pain from people like hitting you in this game or something. It's just
yeah,
shit. It's nonsense. A lie. But
yeah. I think that
um
would definitely fit under the category of what I think I'm going to use your word degenerate that lives their whole life on the game. You know,
yeah.
um, well, that kind of is it for our interview. But if you had one message to send to the world about anything, what would that be?
Shout out to Jockstrap.
I don't like that guy.
That's too bad.
Is there any other message? Probably about like
No.
the goodness of furries.
I kind of assumed that they were him.
That I was him.
Yeah.
I have no relation to him. I'm gonna be dead honest.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for this interview. Hoorah, brother. Alright, your name, please. Just I don't
My
know
name
how to say
is
it.
Choco.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. I didn't know how to say the other guy.
Yeah. All good, all good.
So how long have you been a furry?
I've been a furry for about a year. Um, but I just recently got into the fandom, so like I haven't been doing this whole like VR thing for long. I mean, I've been on VR chat for a while. Not like, okay, that sounds bad. Like I'm not on here like every day, but like I've had this account for a while. But I just joined like recently, like the furry fandom, like within this month. But before that, I was really just like drawing art of my sonas,
Yeah,
just for like the fun of it on the occasion.
yeah. I have a question. What are my sonas? I just me personally, I don't
So
know what
like a
those are.
sona is just like the word sona just means like any character that kind of represents you. So there's like a persona, which is like you as a character, not as like an anthropomorphic animal, but that's just
Yeah.
like you envisioned in an art character just overall. And then there's a fursona, which is a character that is an anthropomorphic animal that is your sona of just like an OC or just like how you would envision yourself as an anthropomorphic animal, I guess.
So
So,
like a spirit animal, you would say.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can kind of say it's like I guess like a kind of a
Okay.
spirit animal. Some people, I suppose, use their spirit animals. I was like assigned a Sona by my friend, and I just kind of adopted it from there.
So what got you in? Did you have like an inspiration? Was it curiosity?
Um, well, was already friends with furries before, like I became like a furry. Um, I have a friend at school who is very like at first she was very big at just doing animal art, not really furry art, and then she kind of
Yeah.
transitioned over. Um, but what got me into it, like interested in it kind of was her. Because what she had done is when we were juniors in high school, she made like a mascot basically for our
Yeah.
math table as a joke. And then halfway through the year, our teacher left, and we got some substitute that was just really bad at her job. So we weren't really doing anything besides sitting in that class. So one day she was like, "You know what? This is your persona now." And I was like, "That is not my persona." Like at the time, I was like, "I'm not a furry. I'm not gonna be doing that." Um, but eventually, I was just like, "You know what? There's no harm in it. It's
Yeah.
just a hobby, destroying anthropomorphic animals. So sure, why not? So that's how
Yeah.
I got into it.
All right.
And
So is it
yeah.
like a real life thing? Do you do it in real life too? Or is it just in a VR
Um
chat setting?
Currently no. I am like planning to make my own like fursuit. Not like a full body thing. Those like freak me out, but just like a head and maybe the like gloves or whatever they're
Yeah.
called. But I probably wouldn't like take it outside or do anything with that.
Yeah.
I would probably just have
So
it
you haven't done
in my
anything
room
in
for
real
my own
life.
enjoyment. Um, like would I do anything in real life?
No, have like so you haven't done anything in real life.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, no. Sorry, you like lagged a little bit there when you
Yeah,
asked that
I
question.
lagged. I think it's the
No, I
word.
haven't. I haven't done anything in real life. The only thing I've ever done is drawn some like sketches.
All right.
That's about it.
That's pretty good inspiration. So you understand that with coming like with a furry, you're gonna get hate. You know. Um,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
have you um, have you like
Have I ever had
experienced?
hate?
Yeah, have you ever experienced any of the hate?
No, not yet. Since I'm pretty new to the whole thing, I haven't really gotten any hate yet. But I've obviously like I've seen videos and stuff on it, and
Yeah.
it's sometimes it's harsh, sometimes depending on the person, it's kind of justified. Um, but no, personally, no, I've never had any hate before.
That's surprising. Um, I've met a few people that have talked about their experiences with getting hated on or dealing
Hey
with
John, I'm Kennedy.
haters. Hey, can you please be quiet and conduct
Shut the
the
fuck
interview?
up, man.
Thank you, John F. Kennedy. Um, and I just want to say, you understand that. Why do you think that the furry fandom is looks so bad on?
Um, it's like it's. like from my point of view, it's the same thing as really any fandom or just any form of media being pushed. Every time you see something bad about it's something bad. It's never you never see the good side of things. Like
Yeah.
you like currently one of the things that I guess we can use right now is just the LGBTQ plus community as a whole. It's just a lot of bad things are being pushed
Yeah.
about it because of the fact that
Yeah.
Trump is president and things like that. Like
Let's not get into politics, please.
yeah, I know, but like I'm just saying the things like that is the hate is being pushed in media. That's what gets popularized and that's what people see. And
Well,
so when people see stuff about furries,
I'm talking about like you go to like a group of furries and there's like that one bad apple. And then that turns into the whole place being seen as a bad apple.
Yeah, that's what I was getting into. I was like, there's one person in any
Bro,
community
I swear,
is a bad person, and then suddenly everybody in that community is being labeled as a bad person, even though that's not really true. And that can go for any fandom, but I feel like with furry specifically, it's easy to nitpick us because of the fact that the hobby is different from what people consider normal.
Yeah,
like it's not a usual hobby that people have.
I like using this analogy. It's like putting poison into a river because the river goes on to a bigger body of water and infects the whole thing. You know, like the poison is that one bad person, and it then goes in and it becomes everything is looking bad. Would you say that is accurate?
That analogy, I think it's kind of like I can see where you're coming from, but it can also be like seen from a point of view of that poison going into the bigger body of water is like infecting everybody else and making them. Yeah. I'm sorry, he turned into a job application. I'm dead. Turning like making it could be twisted that once there's one bad person, everybody's a bad person.
Yeah.
But I see what you mean. Yeah, I guess that analogy could be used pretty well. Once one person has been like exposed for whatever, it's seen as everybody in that area is a bad person, which is not true, obviously. Not everybody's some fucking creeper weirdo.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to wrap this up, because my other interview was very juicy. I'm just gonna say it like that. Not like you don't have things to say, but I'm sorry. But if you had one message to send out, what would that be?
Definitely like. I feel like this is like cliche to say.
What you doing there, John?
Yo, dude, shut up, bro. I'm not kidding, bro. I'm trying to conduct an interview here, bro.
Definitely like if like you're curious on like what a furry is, I wouldn't suggest going to YouTube, honestly, because a lot of the stuff there is just really bad apples being pushed out.
Yeah, that's why I'm making this, so you have more stuff to look at.
I would suggest like going out and finding like communities that have furries in them, or coming to like a place like this and asking people about their experience. Sure, there probably will be some weirdos that you will meet. I have within my like less than a month. It's been less than a month since I've started coming into this world and stuff. I've met some pretty weird people that I've instantly been like, no, you're getting blocked. But there has been some good people that I've come across, some nice people. So it's like really, it's like any community. There's the bad apples and then there's the good ones, and you really just have to associate yourself with the good people and kind of not ignore, because ignoring that kind of stuff is bad. And I definitely do like in an aspect that the bad furries are being pushed out and shown who is who and who to avoid interacting with and things like that, and also like the signs of those kinds of things. That way people can avoid having bad things happen to them. But definitely don't associate yourself with those kinds of people. They will never be good for you, ever. God,
Thank
we
you.
know.
Thank you for this interview. If you made it this far, thank you for watching that holy yap sesh. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, that's it. Really just like and subscribe, and hopefully I make a dark side to the furry community. Comment below what community you want me to interview, Thank you.